If you are a trader, or at least you just started trading, for sure you heard that to be a profitable and professional trader, you need an edge to the market. But what exactly an edge is and how you create that? Because I'm sure that many of you are confused on this and how they create their edge, and there are so many videos out there that tells you how to create the edge but in the wrong way. And doing things in the wrong way will let your trading be a complete mess and completely wrong. But before starting, if you don't know me, my name is Alessio. I'm a professional trader from over 5 years right now, and I am the founder of TTS, a mentorship program based on 100 plus students where they do payouts, they pass prop firms, they pass qualifications, they pass phase 1, phase 2, and all of this of course is because of the information that I give, my complete and full strategy live, one-to-one, nothing pre-recorded, and a full deep explanation on how to be on the live market. I am also the founder of Alex Signature Lounge, that it's something completely different, is about based on signal room, so where I share my trade every single day, yes exactly, every single day. And not only, there is something even more professional, because I share also trade explanation and I do live recap monthly at the end of the week or at the end of the month to explain and let everybody know how we going and what is happening inside. But now that you know a bit more about me, let's jump into it and understand what the trading edge is. So now, first of all, let's understand this immediately. Many people will tell you that to have an edge, you need to backtest your strategy, that every professional trader backtests their strategy and whatever. That's completely wrong. Okay, let's start immediately with this. Let's start immediately to divide ourselves from what the mass out there says. That's completely wrong. Backtest and live market are two completely different things. And no, I can promise you that you cannot create an edge with backtesting your strategy. You can backtest your strategy to understand what the possible setup is and whatever, but you cannot create that edge backtesting. Your edge is created through the live market. So let's start with the first phase. First phase is that to create an edge, you need timing. Yes, it's correct. To create an edge, you need timing because you need to show yourself to the live market. You need to be to the live market every single day, and you need to take the trades that are based on your strategy. So for example, now I will say something completely randomly, but let's say your strategy is supply and demand. Well, you need to take that trades, okay, and then at the end of the day you need to study and do a quick and explanation of what the trade are, why you took the trade, and then you do a journaling. Yes, exactly, you do your journaling and you explain exactly if that trade went to TP, why, and if that trade went to stop loss, why. Yes, because you need to understand that to create your edge, you need to understand why you're taking stop losses. Not like everybody out there that says, oh, okay, this time we went to stop loss because it's strategy stop loss. No, there is a problem. It's a price action problem. It's because you didn't respect the setup, or it's because your setup was like that, but the strategy is complete wrong, or something that doesn't work, that doesn't even allows you to tell you why that trade was wrong. So that's the first phase, and it's one of the most important. You need to show up every day and journal every single trade. Once you do that, you might, yes, change strategy overall because maybe it's not profitable and you will see it by yourself. Or if it's correct, then like this you create your trading edge. But your trading edge is created through months. Like I would say you need at least 6 months, 6 to 12 months of journaling of your trades to say that you have an edge or not. Why not 1 month? Why not 2 months? Because the less it is, the less trade you have and the less information about the market you have. Now, the third phase is understanding something very important. We are not here in the market to say, okay, I'm trying to look out for 100% of win rate or the perfect strategy that gives me the superpower and whatever. We are not doing this. Now, one very important thing you need to understand is that RR are more important than your win rate. So you can have a 50% win rate, but if your RR is positive, so for example 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, okay, that's a very good sign. If you look out there, the best traders in the world have like 40% win rate. Yes, you hear me right. Many of you out there are looking for the perfect strategy, the strategy that doesn't gives you stop losses, that is like 90, 100% win rate. That's all bullshit, guys. You don't need that. And the more you're looking for that, the more you're probably losing time because it doesn't exist. Okay? You will lose money in the market, but you will not look this as a loss. You need to see this as an investment for your next trade. So another very important thing for a good trading edge is that your RR should be positive, more positive than your win rate. Okay, so don't focus on your win rate. Your win rate can be even a 30%, but if your RR is higher, you have a trading edge. Okay, and once you did all the phase, so you did phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, you did your journaling of 6 to 12 months and whatever, not in a demo, please. Let's put this clear as well. You need to do this on a real account, on a prop firm, on whatever you want, but not a demo, not a paper account. Once you do that, you can say that you have a trading edge. And once you have a trading edge, then you're set to go. Thinking about it like a casino, okay? Why casino are out there and still they are making money every single time their business is running? Why? Because they have an edge. Take for example roulette. If I'm not mistaken, everybody thinks that when you play roulette you have a 50-50% chance. Well, that's not actually true. Actually, there is like a 47 or 46, if I'm not mistaken, chance for you to win. So that's why the casino is always gonna make more money than you, because they have an edge behind. They have a statistic, a clear stats that is telling them that they're gonna make money. That's why casino are profitable business, and trading is exactly the same thing, but you need to do things correctly, to the right way. Now let's go to the chart, for example, okay, of today. This is exactly today. Gold, XAU USD. The first trade I took was 4RR. Yes, 4RR. Okay. The second trade I took, I used a different strategy because this is the trade I sent to my signature lounge, my VIP. Okay, and there we risk 1% per trade, so I'm taking bigger stop loss to have a higher win rate, and aiming for most of the time 1 to 2. Okay, but this is the second trade I took, and the third trade is another basically almost 1 to 4. Actually, I close it here, and I can even show it to you. I can post something. Maybe at the empty, and is 1 to 3 risk to reward. So let's say for today, yeah, if I should have start from the beginning, after today I should go and put on my trading journaling. Okay, today I took 2 trades, 1 to 4 and a 1 to 3. How many RR did I make? What was my win rate, and how did I took that trades? Okay, every single trade that I take, every single time, it's based on my strategy and is never randomly. You see the number over there, 4, 3, 1, where everything is actually telling me something and is about my entries approaches. So there is nothing completely wrong. And as you can see, if it's nothing wrong, most of the time this goes to TP. My win rate is about 60%. Okay. And if you don't believe me, I'll invite you to join my free Discord, link in the description. I'll invite you to join me on my Instagram, where every single day I post my trades. And every single day on my VIP, I post trades for them to copy and make them profit. And again, I teach more than 100 plus people where they make and they became profitable traders. Now, of course, if you want to know more about it, you will find the link in the description. But as I always say, I'm not here to asking for your money or whatever. That's up to you if you actually want to learn or not, because I believe that if you want to learn something good and the strategy, that it's everything for me in trading, almost everything, you need to spend money, you need to invest in yourself. But anyways, only thing I care is to actually make you a better trader and to make you understand how everything they say out there is completely wrong. Like, for example, these backtesting things and whatever. The most thing that you should do is, an end of the day, what does it mean? You make your trades and whatever. At the end of the day, you come back and you do your markup and you understand what the hell happened. Every single movement, there is a reason behind. Nothing is randomly. So you should understand everything. Why you took that trade, why you went to TP, why you went to stop loss, why you went to break even, why you should have closed it before, why did you take partial there, why you didn't take partial, what happened to Asia session, because I believe Asia is the thing that creates everything for the liquidity later on. So you understand, you need to take this serious. This is not a joke. It's not like how they tell you that trading is about drinking your cocktail, making a couple of trades, driving your Lambo. It's not about that. It's not like that, okay? Understand this. So guys, once again, if you enjoy the video, please subscribe and leave a like and let me know in the comment what you think. Also, if you need any help to understand how you can do your journaling, let me know in the comments so I can make a video about it and explain more in detail how to journal your trades in the correct way. So from my side for today is everything. All the links are in the description and I'll see you all guys to the next video.